Another way to create images is to use stickers. So let's go ahead and select our stickers menu here. You can see in the sidebar that we have 4 tabs. So let's go ahead and go through them. I'm going to go to the first tab, and this is line, curve, and shapes. So we can select any shape we want, and we can bring those in as 2D objects on the canvas, or we can make them into 3D flats. I'm going to go ahead and create just a 2D object on the canvas. So I'm going to select the circle, and let's just drag out a simple circle. Now, when I do, it automatically colors this. Now, depending upon your previous settings, you may have something different, but once we've drawn this, we can change the fill to, say, a solid color. We can change the color itself. We can change the line around the outside. We can change the thickness as well as the color itself. And then we can also change the opacity. Now, if I want, I can hit this button to make 3D, and that will make it actually a flat 3D object in the scene. Now, I'm going to go ahead and just left-click off of this. And as you can see that if I don't do a make 3D, that this is actually part of the canvas itself. Now, we can certainly go and add more additional detail to this. We could paint over this, or we can use the next tab in our stickers sidebar here. And that allows you to use additional shapes that are a lot more detailed. So let's say we wanted to add some eyes to this. I could select this eye and then left click and drag, and now I have an eye. I can scale it, I can rotate it, and when I left click off of it, it stamps it into the scene. So let's go ahead and add one more eye. I'm going to go ahead and drag it out. Maybe scale it a little bit, maybe rotate it, and then when I left click off of it, it gets stamped. And let's go ahead and finish our little face by adding a mouth. So I'm going to go ahead and select one of these mouths. Again, drag it out, position it, rotate it, and then left click. So now I've created this particular face just using stamps. Now this is part of the canvas itself, so it's just an object. Now if we want, we can use stickers to also add color and texture to 3D objects. So I'm going to go ahead and use my select tool, select this little guy here, and hit the delete key. And now he's gone. So let's go over to 3D, and let's do this same thing a little bit differently. We're going to make him in 3D. So I'm going to go into sphere here, and let's go ahead and make that color yellow, and I'm going to drag out a 3D sphere. Now that I have this, I can select it, go over to stickers, and now I can add those same elements. So let's go ahead and select an eye. I'm going to left click and drag an eye. Now notice when I drag this, it sticks to the surface. Now if I drag it way far away, it's actually going to stick to the canvas, which is not what I want. So I want this to stick to the surface. So let's go ahead and do that. And then left click off of it. Now this is actually part of that 3D surface. So it's stuck to that. So let's go into eye, add in our second eye here. And again, we can rotate it and manipulate it however we want. And again, this will stick to that 3D surface. And let's go ahead and add in the mouth as well. Now again, I am making sure that this mouth is over the 3D surface. If I drag it off the 3D surface, it will stick to the canvas. So we want to make sure it's on the 3D surface. We can rotate it however we want. And then when we left click off of it, there we go. So now I have this 3D object and those stamps are stuck to it. So this is a great way to add very specific textures to your 3D objects. Now another way to do this is to add actual photographic textures to objects. So I'm going to go ahead and select this little guy and delete him. And let's just create a long skinny box. So I'm going to select my cube tool and just go ahead, select and create this box here. And in fact, I'm going to rotate it 90 degrees and let's scale it down. So we're going to make this kind of like a a 2x6 or some sort of board here. And because this is a board, we want to add a wood texture to it. So I can go back into stickers, select my stickers menu, and let's go over to that third tab, and that is textures. And as you can see, we've got a number of photographic textures that we can use. Well, this particular one is wood, so let's go ahead and select this wood texture here, and left click and drag, and as you can see, we can drag out a size and a scale. Now I don't need to drag this out too big, because what happens is that I need to again position this over the 3D object. If I position it over the canvas, it will go ahead and place that onto the canvas itself, but we want to place it on the 3D object. Now I have the grain running the wrong way, which is not what I want, so I'm going to go ahead and use my rotate to rotate it around, and then we can just scale this up so that it fits onto the surface that we want. And then once I'm done, again, I just left click off of it, and now I have a nice photographic texture on this object. Now the last tab in our stickers sidebar allows you to create custom stickers. So if I want, I can press this. It will bring me into a browser. I can open any 2D image file that's supported by Paint 3D and use those images as stickers. So stickers allows you to create shapes, stamps, as well as photographic textures on your 2D and 3D objects.